these games. You played a lot of tough games. What are your emotions after this one?
Just tired. It was an exhausting game. It was 2 overtimes. We were up, they were up. Both teams were coming back. Even in first or second, we were down 6 in one moment. We came back, so it was an interesting game.
You obviously played the entire fourth quarter, all double overtimes. Was there any conversation or thought about getting a couple minutes of rest in the fourth quarter, where you just
I mean, coach asked me a couple times, but I was feeling good, so he trusted me probably.
Would you have taken a couple minutes if you had known where it was headed?
I don't know. I would not change anything.
Did you say anything to Russell after the game? Are you going to talk to him about how things ended at all?
Why? I mean, it happened. It's basketball, I'm pretty sure that he didn't want to make foul or whatever, so it happened. He had the best probably thoughts. It happens.
Leading up to that play, you guys played really great defense on that possession and then get a steal and a fast break the other direction.
Yeah.
Was there any thought in pulling the ball out at that point rather than going for the 2-on-1 fast break?
I mean, it was a layup. It was 2-on-1. I think we should probably they were chasing us to get a foul. So I think it was the right decision to do probably.
Obviously, you scored a career high 61 tonight. Played most minutes in a regulation game. How do you recover? How do you get bounced back from this?
I mean, it's just another game, try to have as much sleep probably. I think we are so used to this. Tomorrow probably I'm not going to even remember that I played so many minutes or what. So we will see.
This year, it feels like you've been doubled, tripled, in more creative ways than maybe you ever have been before. Do you remember a year before where you've been guarded the way that you have been, like you have this year?
Must be 4 years ago, probably, right? I mean, I don't remember, but I think it's a show of respect, and it's not something that I'm, I'm gonna embrace it. I think someone else is open if somebody's coming, and I'm gonna try to find an open guy.
Ant said, quote about you, he might be the best basketball player I've ever seen close up, besides myself, to myself, is what he said.
Just funny.
Yeah, just your thoughts on Anthony Edwards and his performance lately.
Yeah, I mean, he was really special in that another game, four quarter overtime. I think we did a really good job the first half. But he just took off, and that's what superstars do, and that's what he's a special person and special player, I think, in this league.
What did you learn about your matchup with the Timberwolves in this game?
I mean, they missed 2 guys, we missed 2 guys, so I think it's not really it's we cannot turn the ball over. That's the main thing, and just be really resilient in defense. And even if you make a mistake, someone needs to step up, and we need to make them work for everything. I think that's something. And offensive rebounds, but the way how we guarded, we knew that can happen.
Did you feel any better about the way that you guys played against them in this game versus the 5 prior games you had lost?
I mean, yes and no. We still lost, but we put up the fight. I think in the one in Minnesota, they dominated us. So at least we put up a fight tonight.
Nikola, you took a career high 24 free throws tonight. Have you been more intentional this season about trying to get to the line, or why do you?
I think it just happened. I think it just happened. I mean, they were really aggressive, and it just happened to be like that, I think.
You were on Randall a lot tonight. Just when you guys cross-match, what's kind of your approach to maybe different matchups than you usually do?
I mean, I think I guard Rudy, I guard McDaniels, I guard just to give them a different look. They're a really good team. They have a great coach. Just to maybe that's gonna trick them. Use a little bit tricks.
Will you do anything differently in terms of recovery after playing a game?
No.
There's a thought process that because they've beaten you guys so many times consecutively, even though you did get to Game 7 with a lead last year, that this team is a hill you guys can't get over. You talked about how look, it's another game, it's regular season, these kind of things. I would assume that you have every confidence you guys can win a playoff series against this team.
I mean, when we beat them, we won the championship. So I think we can beat them. It's players are different. They're a good team. We give them credit, but I think we are good too. We just in playoffs, it's everything is different. So it can happen. They can beat us. I'm not saying, but I think we can beat them. We can beat them too.
Nikola, Julius Randle said that he has no idea how you do what you do on the court. It's just amazing. Like, you hear opponents even talking about you that way. Does that mean anything?
I mean, I think it's just show the respect, and I appreciate. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's show the respect, and I appreciate.
As you hang out with horses in stalls and basketball players in the locker room, does it ever bother you or intimidate you that those both race horses and basketball players, they usually have huge appetite to compete?
Good job. I think race horses actually know when the race is coming. I think it's. I mean, we are born for this. I think we train since we were little. So I can. I mean, I always have my opinion that horses are basically like athletes, and they're really similar to us or whatever. They have different characters and stuff, and even in a race there is a different character in the horses. But I think they are born to run, and we are born to play. So they train their whole life to run.
You never get tired competing?
No. They do probably.
Let's take one more and we got it.
Any moment of reflection or thinking about what you accomplished today with your individual stat line, 60-point triple-double, I think, in NBA history?
I think it's another thing for after sitting on the couch, drinking beer, and lying.
You gonna play tomorrow?
Huh? We're gonna see that. I don't know. It's not my thing to decide. See you guys. Let's cool, guys.